Welcome to the Chamber Neighbors Podcast, a show highlighting Chapin's community and commerce. Now here's your hosts, Greater Chapin Chamber of Commerce President and CEO Paul Sadler, and Chapin Neighbors Magazine's Daniel Rendelman.
This is Daniel with the Chapin Neighbors Magazine.
And I'm Paul Sadler with the Greater Chapin Chamber of Commerce.
And Paul, who are we talking to today?
Daniel, we have a treat, and this is our first repeat guest on the podcast.
Repeat what you said?
Our first repeat guest on the podcast.
Okay.
We're talking with Alecia from We Care.
Hello.
Good morning. I am certainly honored to be your first repeat guest.
You are the first repeat, and we're so glad that you're here and talking with us this morning because there's a big need.
Yes.
There's a huge need in our community, and we're going to talk about that need this morning.
And while there are so many different folks that have reached out and said, yes, we want to be on your podcast, and organizations that we will be getting to, it's because of the heart of the Chapin We Care Center and because of the association that it has with so many people in our community, and because of the need that we're going to find out about, we felt that it was imperative for us to have this talk today.
Yeah, I think it's important, and especially this time of the year. So if you're listening and it's July,
right?
We're talking in October, November right now.
November, December.
It's November,
the most
December.
Wonderful time.
This is not a singing podcast.
Okay, next time.
So, Alecia, thanks for being here with us again. We appreciate it. We know there's a need. So, do you want to just give us a little insight on what that need looks like this year?
Sure. So I'm really grateful to be here. We have a lot of needs this time of year. There's new clients that are coming in every week that are needing help that have never needed help before. So food and financial assistance is critical. But then we also have our big holiday outreaches coming up for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. We'll feed about 950 people for Thanksgiving. And we expect to provide gifts for at least 500 children at Christmas time.
Wow.
And that takes an enormous community outpouring of love and generosity. So we need a lot of hands on deck.
Yeah, and just thinking of this outpouring of the community to help those in need. So Chapin We Care Center, many people know, the building, and they see some of the things that you do, they see the truck. This is an opportunity to step up for the community, to step up the different organizations, individuals, nonprofits, and be able to help. What all does the Chapin We Care kind of do normally and then leading up to the holidays?
So We Care has been serving Chapin and the surrounding areas for over 37 years, providing food and financial assistance with dignity and compassion to anyone in need. We provide food through our food pantry on a monthly basis, and then utility assistance is also available. We do vouchers for gasoline, kerosene, and propane. We do vouchers to the local thrift store. And then we have a scholarship program, our holiday programming, and other activities throughout the year that we're able to add for our clients' benefit. We're always looking for ways to resource them properly. So we're meeting those needs. And at the holidays, people need help to make those days special, like we all want with our families. So it's important to us to provide that for both Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So let's talk about Thanksgiving first then. What do you do for Thanksgiving? I know that you give out a lot of food. We go get a lot of food from the local area grocery stores. So just give us a little bit of insight on what happens around Thanksgiving for We Care.
So on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving every year, we provide an uncooked full meal to our families. We do that because we want our families to be able to use their own recipes, to have their own celebrations of traditions, and be able to cook for themselves. But we provide everything they need. So the turkey, all of the sides, everything. We pull all of that together, and it's typically for around 950 people. So all the grocery stores allow us to come in and work with us. We have to split into 3 different distribution points because we feed 950 people in 3 hours.
It's a lot
of people. Paul, you were there last year.
We were there last year.
So,
yes.
Yep. It's
But what a blessing! What a blessing that is to be able to help our community, these families in need.
And imagine the cost of one Thanksgiving meal times 950.
It's very expensive,
Mhm.
but the stores work with us. They source us as best they possibly can. They're wonderful partners. And I will tell you, Thanksgiving is something that we kind of think of as being an automatic. We get our special foods, we have our potlucks, but for a lot of families, that's just not possible. I can share with you, handful of years ago, I went to a client's home to deliver a meal, and I was really surprised. It was Thanksgiving Day, and it must have been around noon. And I knocked on the door, and I said, "We're here to deliver your Thanksgiving meal." And the gentleman said, "Oh, well, we were just about to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich."
Mm.
And I thought, it's Thanksgiving, you want it to be special. And maybe that peanut butter and jelly sandwich was super special, but we want people to have that opportunity because money shouldn't stop you from being able to celebrate with your family.
Right.
So we want to make that possible. And for a lot of our clients, it just wouldn't be, not without us.
And you mentioned dignity.
Yes.
That is a key to We Care, and also Thanksgiving. Again, gosh, the shame that's felt of not being able to provide or being able to have that memory and stepping in to do that. So, are you looking for volunteers or donations for that Thanksgiving as well?
Yes.
All right.
Both.
All of the above, Daniel.
People to eat? No.
We do need financial donations. That's the best way to participate in terms of giving for Thanksgiving. And then if people want to participate on the morning of that Tuesday before Thanksgiving from 9 to 12, it takes a lot of people to pull off what we do in that morning. So we're more than happy to welcome different people to come in. We have groups from businesses, from civic organizations, churches. There's lots of people that love to get involved. It's what you guys have done with the chamber. It's just such a joyful thing to be able to participate.
Absolutely.
It's not difficult.
No,
It's pretty easy. You're just helping people to get the food that's already there.
Right. And it's such a blessing to be able to give back. Now, you mentioned people can give monetarily, right? How do they do that? How can they make a donation if whoever's listening right now and it's tugging at your heart? How do they make a donation to We Care right now?
The easiest way would be through our website. We do have PayPal through our website, so that's super easy. They can also just drop a check to P.O. Box 491 in Chapin, and we're happy to receive donations. They can be earmarked for Thanksgiving, and that way that money is specifically for that designated purpose.
Great.
So looking at that event, which is just fantastic. It's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, so that's coming up. Then of course there's Christmas, and we're thinking of Christmas December 25th, and how many days, how many weeks are leading up to that. But for We Care, Christmas kind of comes early for a lot of your folks. Is that right?
It does indeed. We actually start our Christmas application process in October. So we have had our tree up since October 1st. Yep. Clients come in the office and are a little surprised. Christmas music is playing. We are in the spirit.
Already.
Oh, yes.
Mariah Carey has come out of her hibernation at We Care.
Yes, absolutely. So we are ready to go because our distribution is December 9th. So we have to have everything in place and ready. And there's a lot of reasons for that.
Whoa. You said December 9th?
December 9th.
For Christmas?
Yes.
So
I'll
why
put on
is
my
that?
Santa suit on December the 9th and be ready to go.
Nice. So why so early? Why so early?
A lot of what we give is gift cards, and we want our clients to have the opportunity to go and spend those on their kids, and they need a little time to do that.
Do you grow the full beard, or is it just the mustache? Okay, now so...
Yes.
Yeah,
Come to We Care.
See.
So you're saying you give out gift cards so the families can actually have that dignity of going and shopping and finding the items?
Yes. So you mentioned dignity, and I know in our first podcast, since I am the repeat, I will
Yes.
we talked about dignity a good bit then as well, because that is such a cornerstone of not just what We Care does, but who we are. And so the dignity of allowing clients to make choices for their own children for those gifts is really important. And so we obviously have the gifts that come in that are already purchased, and we ask our clients what their children want and need. And so we cover it that way. But with the gift cards, we want our clients to have the opportunity to go and make their own choices. So that takes a little time. And that's why we need to give them the space to have the time before Christmas.
So folks listening can donate to. You've also got some groups throughout the community who are helping with gift cards and blankets and such too, right?
Oh my goodness. The community outpouring at Christmas is incredible. And the truth is, this would not happen without it. So we have grown this program steadily over the last few years. It has not always been 500 children because we didn't always have the capacity. And as more and more groups like the Chamber and the Rotary and other civic groups, churches, local businesses, it is incredible how many people are looking for places to give where they feel confident that what they give will go directly to the community. That's so really important.
So important.
People need to trust that when they give, it's actually going to get to where they want it to go. And I'm very grateful that We Care enjoys that trust.
And you're designated as a trusted charity.
Yes, certainly. We are a 501c3, obviously, but we also are a South Carolina Secretary of State Angel Award winner. That's a lifetime award. And actually that list will be published around Christmas time by the Secretary of State, listing the nonprofit organizations with the highest stewardship standards and also those without. He posts his Angels and Scrooges list. You don't want to be a Scrooge.
Don't want to be on that other list.
Nope, that's the naughty list.
No, thank you. Naughty list.
But we are on the nice list. And so what that means is that people can trust that when they give to us, typically we're at 94 cents on the dollar of everything that comes in goes right back out to clients.
How about that? That is awesome that you guys can do that.
Yeah, and at Christmas, it's 100%. Everything that you give is going to go straight back because it's all designated Christmas. So when people give, like we talked about, Thanksgiving can be designated, Christmas as well.
Okay.
And those donations have already started. But I really do just want to thank the community because without these large groups especially, there's just no way that we could do it.
So what are some of your volunteer needs moving forward through the rest of the year? What do you need folks for? Do you need any help handing out Thanksgiving meals, Christmas gift cards? Eating Thanksgiving? We'll save that one.
We'll save that one for later. Okay.
We always can use extra hands. So assistance for the Thanksgiving distribution on that Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And then for Christmas, the greatest way that people can volunteer is within their groups. So it takes coordination even on that level. So within the Chamber, within the Rotary, to collect the items that a group decides they want to do, or if they want to do the typical one-to-one sponsorship kind of angel tree model, it takes coordination. If you've got a group of people that want to do that together, there needs to be a point person that makes sure everybody gets their gifts back in. So that's a great way to get involved at Christmas.
It's a beautiful thing of the Chapin community of seeing, like on social media, how many people who are involved with the We Care, because it seems like it's kind of a central hub for other groups to help those in need. And they're coming from not just outside, far away. These are folks that are coming from right here in the Chapin community, within just a few miles and couple of
in
those,
our backyards.
Counties, in the backyards.
They literally are in our backyards.
Wow. So the need is there. The opportunities are there. This has been a fascinating conversation. Alecia, anything else you think folks would need to know about We Care in the next few weeks?
I would say a couple of things. So in addition to these special programs, our normal daily giving is still going on. So we're doing our large outreaches, but we're still feeding people every day. We're now open 5 days a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 9 to 12, Tuesday, Thursday, 3 to 6. We just started opening on Tuesdays last month, and it has steadily grown, which lets us know that the need is there. Yes.
Right.
So we still need food donations. Right now in the pantry, we have got empty shelves, and that is a little unusual for this time of year. So I know that it's difficult because grocery prices are high, but that's true for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So we really do need those donations. We publish that monthly needs list you can find it all over the community or on our Facebook page, through our newsletter. Lots of different places publish that for us, which is great. But we really do need those items. And then to think about financial donations, especially end of year donations. Again, people are looking for places to give, and we hope that they will remember that trust that We Care is grateful to have earned from the community and have that place to focus those end of year donations as well.
So, folks, if you're listening right now, get in your car, go to the grocery store. Actually, first, before you do that, get on Facebook.
There you go.
Check out their need.
There you go.
Go to the grocery store, and let's make sure these pantry shelves are full. There's no need for anyone to go hungry this holiday season.
Absolutely. Well, Alecia, thanks so much for the time, opportunity to share, to be our first repeat guest here.
I'm honored.
Absolutely. And Paul, I think this is a great opportunity for the community to step up.
I agree.
And help those in need.
It is. It's a great opportunity for us to step up and to help our neighbor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up this edition of the Chamber Neighbors podcast. If you would like to be featured or you know someone that would, please send an email over to Paul at thechapinchamber.com.
This has been the Chapin Neighbors Podcast, where we highlight all that makes our community special. We hope you enjoyed our time together. Please like, subscribe, and share the Chapin Chamber Neighbors Podcast.